guys, this is Alicia from AliciaWithLove.com. We are here with the beautiful, amazing Latrice G. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. Who is Latrice G? Like, how would you describe her?
How would I describe Latrice G? Well, Latrice is my first name.
Okay.
G is for Griffin. And so a lot of people see the Griffin bird on Power Move Management, which is my company, and they just kind of think, oh, that was happenstance. Well, no, that's in homage to my father, Leroy Griffin. So we have the Griffin bird pretty much in everything.
Awesome.
Because I'm really, really proud of my last name in that brand. And so, you know, the Griffin bird stands for strength, and it stands for equality and love and charity. And so that's everything that I really try to place into not only the companies that I work with, but the classes that I teach and all of the personal endeavors that I go into.
Okay, you mentioned classes. So when we're talking about classes, I know like you have Power Move Management, which is a separate entity from Latrice G. So what's the difference between those two companies?
Great question. Okay, so Power Move Management is all about artist management and marketing. So that's where you'll see your D1s and your Dwayne Woods and Sean Ward, all of those great artists that we love working with. So their booking, their branding, the event planning, meet and greets, music releases, that's all under Power Move Management. Now, Latrice G is really more about education and empowerment in branding and marketing. So it gives people an opportunity to get up close and personal with me. I teach a lot of seminars. I do a lot of consulting. I also, some personal projects that may not necessarily fall under Power Move Management work really great under the umbrella of Latrice G. So I'm able to do a whole lot of independent work as far as if I want to plan a separate event that may not necessarily fit in the niche of Power Move Management. I can do it myself under Latrice G, just for all of these other great artists that I love, all these other great companies that I really like to be involved with. So a lot of the nonprofit work that I may do for event planning or anything like that, it would fall under Latrice G.
Yeah, and you have a degree in this. This is not just something that you just do. You know, you had to go to school. Like, what type of education did you get your background in to be able to educate these people on this?
Great, thank you. So yeah, I mean, it came from a place of love, and so it came from a place of passion. So I've always loved music. I've always loved entertainment. So in undergrad, I went to Loyola in New Orleans, and I majored in mass communications. And so from there, my graduate degree is from Full Sail University in entertainment business. So I have a master's of science in entertainment business.
Awesome.
And so that really taught firsthand about event planning and music management and entertainment law.
It seems like you always pick artists that you believe in, which I like.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. Yes. I mean, for me, I keep saying the word passion and what you love, because to me, that's the core of what not only who Latrice G is, but what my company is and what I really try to stick to as far as my brand. And there's nothing wrong with making your money, you know, but for me, it's about more than that. It's about, it's about who do I feel I have a connection with, whose project do I feel passionate about. Their talent is just so undeniable. And that's something, because for me, I'm not a 9-to-5 kind of person. And what I mean by that is, you know, I may say, yeah, my business hours, email me before 4 p.m. But if I get an email at 10 p.m., I'm going to respond to it. You know, I would never commit myself to someone or to a project that I don't feel strongly about, because I know when I'm going for something, I'm going hard for it. And when you give so much of yourself, it has to be for something that you really care about.
Right, absolutely. So we talked a little bit about this, but I want you to kind of explain, how did you even begin getting into the music industry and dealing with artists? Like, what was your start for that?
Right, so we always joke and say that I started in music in the womb, really before I was even on this earth, just because I come from a family full of musicians and artists. So music has always been a huge part of my life. It's always been something that's just been around. And so I've always loved music and singing and just instrumentation and all of that. And I do love it, but I never loved it enough to try to be in front of the camera per se.
You're behind the scenes kind of girl.
I'm a behind the scenes kind of girl. I really always loved the logistics of it. Like, you know, I would have, you know, a family member or a friend say, oh, Treese, I got a show at this venue. I'm like, great. Where's your contract?
Right.
You know, like, what are they paying you?
Right.
You know? And they're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, hold up, we got to get this straight. You know, we have to get this business right. And so that's where my passion for music kind of came together. So for me, you know, my brother is Ontario Griffin. He was instrumental from the very beginning of, you know, I saw him teaching himself how to play the piano. I saw him getting all of this studio equipment, and I saw him, you know, putting together a project from, I just have an idea, to, okay, let's get in the studio. Okay, let's record. Okay, let's mix and master. And like seeing those steps one by one, because we lived together in college. And so being able to see those steps one by one, I was like, this is cool. Like, this is really dope. All these things I was learning in class during the day, I literally would come home that night and run into artists who needed these services. And so I was able to immediately implement those things. And that was really exciting. And so that's how it grew, and it built up from there. Yes, I genuinely love seeing an idea go from inception to execution. You know, to have someone have an idea about something and then say, let's figure out how we're going to make it happen. And just that step-by-step process of, okay, you need to get this in place and that in place. And then to see the final product, whether that's a CD, whether that's an event, whatever that final product is, but to see it go from an idea to an actual reality, like that's what I love most about my job, is being able to do all of those things.
What do you think issues arise that are unique to being an African-American female entrepreneur?
You have to fight so many stereotypes. You never want to be the angry Black woman, right? But someone being serious about their craft, being serious about their undertakings. If I was not a Black female, it would just be considered she's all about her business, or he's all about his business. You know, they have their things together. And I am strong. I am opinionated. I am a Black woman. You know, so all of those things that I grew up with, that makes me me, also makes me a good business person. You have to not be afraid of those challenges. Everyone who I work with, especially the artists that I work with, I always tell them, let me be the bad guy. Let me be the bad guy. I don't run away from that anymore. At first I used to be, I want everyone to like me, you know. It's because this business is very much about relationships. You know, it's about the connections that you make, the networking that you do, and how you build on all of those things.
Thank you to Latrice. Hi everyone. I hope you all are having a great time. I am Latrice Griffin, Marketing Manager for the Belle of Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel. The Belle of Baton Rouge is a proud sponsor of the Baton Rouge Blues Festival.
In my department, I'm the only African-American female that's in a management position in marketing. You know, so it's difficult. It's difficult, you know, when I walk through the door, and I'm also one of the youngest, you know, so we may not be exactly where we want to be in life, but the goal is to keep pushing forward. You know, it's when you quit is when you fail. But as long as you keep moving, then you're moving in the right direction, as long as you keep trying towards that goal. So right now, yes, there's so much more that I want to achieve, but I really am living my dream as far as the career that I have, the life that I want. You know, I wanted to be working in branding and in marketing, especially on a management level. And so to be able to wake up every morning and to do that is awesome, because I remember the time when I was waking up and wasn't doing anything close to what I went to school for, anything close for what I was passionate about. And it was a horrible feeling. What I'm doing is not going to change. The client may change, but me working on producing events, me working in marketing and entertainment business, that's not going to change.
Wow. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. That's really inspiring, no, truthfully.
I just want to encourage everyone, keep living your dreams, keep pushing towards that goal, and follow me on my journey as I do this too. So even though I've achieved a lot, there's so much more left to do. So that's why I wanted to have this platform of LetreceG.com, where people can see my journey. They can reach out to me. I want to help you with your journey along the way. So no man's an island. I didn't attain all of this knowledge, work with all of these people just to keep it to myself. So that's what LetreceG really is. It's an opportunity for others to reach out to me so that I can help them reach their goals too, while I try to continue to check things off of my bucket list. So I just really want to take the time to give a special shout out to 19 of Straight Up Entertainment and Media Addict, LLC. Him along with Kivy with Publishing Shack have been with me from day one. I love them very, very much. It's not just a business relationship. It's something that I value and I love. So thank you to them.
Thanks so much, guys, for watching my interview with Latrice Griffin. I really hope that you enjoy her story and her inspirational message about following your dreams, following your passions, and just creating the life that you want.
LetreceG.